Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of Mind Money Soul. And today we're going to talk about how you can make some free money. Because who doesn't love free money? Do you know what I mean? And I'm going to walk you through the top 5 ways to make free money. Now, one thing I will say is I love a freebie. I think I'm quite good at manifesting free things. People give me stuff a lot, which I love. I'm not a cheapskate. I will absolutely pay for things on my own. I buy things all the time, but I do find I get given a lot of stuff, which I love. For example, these wonderful glasses that I'm wearing right now got given to me by a very good friend of mine, Kia. Thank you. Shout out to Kia, pennies and pounds. We were out, she was wearing these glasses, I tried them on, she said I look good, I pretended to run away with them, she said you can have them, I was like obviously I'm joking, and she was like have them, I got loads, and I thought what a lovely generous lady, and here I am with them. But I also give a lot of stuff away as well, so you know, I think it's like a karma thing. Anyway, we go off track, so let's talk about the first one. First way to make some free money is to have a lifetime ISA. Now, not many people in the UK have a lifetime ISA, but you literally get free money from the government. Honestly wild. So the way that it works is you can put up to £4,000 of your money each tax year into a lifetime ISA. The government will give you 25% bonus money. Free money. So if you max out your lifetime ISA allowance and you put £4,000 in there, the government will give you £1,000 free. If you put £100, you know, it would be £25. You put £1,000 in there, it'd be £250. It's always 25% of whatever you put in. Literally, just for saving your money in there. You don't have to do anything else. However, what we need to know is this money, if you open up a lifetime ISA, you can only use this money for your first property or for your retirement age, nothing else. If you pull the money out before that, you get charged a 25% penalty, but it's 25% on the whole amount. So it's 25% on your money plus their money. So you actually end up losing a little bit because it's 25% of the overall amount. So that's one thing I will say is before you open up a lifetime ISA, you need to make sure that this account is right for you. There was a big hoo-ha because people would put money in there and then they would go to buy a house, but because the house prices are so astronomical right now, they couldn't use their lifetime ISA because there are rules around what that first property has to be. Like if it's within a certain area, the house has to be like below a certain property price. I think it was like if you were in London, the house could be up to 450,000, but then it's like houses are way more expensive than that now. So yeah, there's a big old hoo-ha going on about it at the moment. But that being said, as long as you know the benefits and the limitations of it, and you're like, I am okay that if I go to use this money for a house, but I can't use it, I'm okay to keep it in there for retirement. Or I'm not going to use this money to buy a house, but I will use it for my retirement. For example, I just want that sweet free money. It's just really good to know what the purpose of you having the account is. Now, additional bonus section to this one, if you have a stocks and shares lifetime ISA, which combines a lifetime ISA with a stocks and shares ISA, you can put your money in up to £4,000. The government will give you a 25% bonus, an extra 1,000, and then you can invest that whole 5,000 of your and the government money on the stock market, and you can grow that money. So you're getting interest from the government, but they're also getting compound interest by investing that money. Honestly, I think that's one of the industry's biggest, best secrets. I don't like this a secret, but I think it's the biggest and best one that is a secret. It's a bloody win. It's free money. It's double whammy. But same again, you need to make sure you know why you're using that account and what you're doing for it. Now, having an ISA is a tax efficient way to save and grow your money because you don't pay any tax on the interest that you make within those accounts. So, which is very important because to be wealthy, to build wealth, to be financially independent and confident with your money and successful, you need to understand taxes and how taxes work. And you want to be tax efficient. So that is one way that you can get some free money, baby. Okay, number 2, getting cash back for spending. You can make free money from just spending your money through cashback and reward sites and apps. Now, usually what happens is you go to a website like TopCashback. You will go find the retailer on the website. So let's just say you're buying a new microwave from John Lewis. I don't know. You go into the website, type, John Lewis would pop up and it would say, if you make a purchase of electrical goods, you get 1% cash back, for example. You click on it, takes you through to the actual website of the retailer. You spend accordingly. You buy the thing that you were going to buy. And then in a certain period of time after, it pops up in your account, John Lewis transaction, you spent this much, this is how much your cashback is. And then it builds up over time. And who doesn't want to get paid to shop? Do you know what I mean? Now, the key thing here is only spending money that you were already going to spend. If you start spending money on purpose to get cash back, you're actually losing money because then you're spending money to actually get it. So it's like giving someone a £5 so that they can give you £1. Doesn't make sense. But if you were already needing to spend the money, like you knew you needed a new microwave, you know that you wanted to buy some Christmas shopping on there, for example, it's bloody amazing. I love it. I've made hundreds of pounds on it. I actually have a TopCashback referral link where you can get a free, I think it's a free £5 or £10 up front. You can get that link in my bio. So you get a little kickback. What a treat. And I think I do too. Thank you very much. Key thing to know is that bigger providers like Amazon and Argos and John Lewis usually have lower cashback percentage fee because they're already really well known. So people usually just go directly to them, whereas the sort of smaller independent retailers usually have a higher amount. That being said, if you're going to spend that money anyway, it's worth it. Okay, number 3, another way to make free money is if you are an employee, pay into your workplace pension. You heard me. Because you get free money, not only from the government, but also from your employer. It's a double whammy. Honestly, it's one of the things that I miss about having a 9-to-5, paying into a pension and getting all that free money. So usually what happens is you put your money in, the employer will top it up with a certain percentage, sometimes they match it, and then the government will give you tax relief, so you get money on top of that too. If you want to learn about this in more detail, I've got a whole podcast episode, season or series on the podcast. But it's really important to check. Now, really, you're probably going to be automatically enrolled if you're an employee. But that free money adds up. And then because that money is being invested on the stock market, think about how much you're making. It's like free money. Ding, 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 ding. I am obsessed. But this is only if you're an employee. If you're like self-employed or you have your own personal pension, there's no employer match because you are your employer. Shame. But yeah, if you're an employee, go get that sweet free money from your employer and from the government and maximise on that money potential. Okay, number 4 is switching current accounts, banks or utility providers. Now there is different services that allow you to do this, or you can go direct, but if you become a new customer of a provider, like a bill provider, you can make like anywhere between like £50 to £200. Some of them, like I saw one the other day that was like, start banking with us and you'll get £195, and I was like, hello. Now usually there are rules around it. Don't expect the bonus money straight away because a lot of them make you stay with them for like a minimum of like 3 to 6 months. It's like when you switch current accounts, you have to move all your direct debits. It's like must have, £1,000 worth of direct debits going through this account and must stay open with us for like 6 months, and then you get the payout. But imagine if you did it every 6 months, you still get like an extra £400. That's a holiday. What a win. That's your Christmas present shopping. So shopping around and becoming a new customer can be a great way to make some free money. And then number 5 is referral schemes. So there are a lot of apps that offer like bring a friend in and make some money. So for example, the TopCashback offer, I don't have a special deal with them. I just have a referral like affiliate link, which is like bring your friend. And if you have an account, you can then also send that link to your friends as well. But loads of other places offer this, like banks, also utility providers, like bring in a friend and we'll give you a kickback. So basically, get your mates on board, you get a kickback, they get a kickback, wham, bam, thank you, ma'am. It's a win for all. A win for one is a win for all. So that is 5 different ways that you can make a little bit of free money. Go get your bag, girl. Go get it. Go get it. And feel free to send me any recommendations on ways that you've made some free money. I would love to know. I love hearing your recommendations. So please feel free to slide into my DMs. Please feel free to send me a little email. And thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you found this episode good. And I will speak to you soon.